I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm starting to tell you the pathway to God-given satisfaction. The first thing, if you want to be satisfied by God, and it's the only satisfaction that's worth cultivating, that's worth having, the only satisfaction that's worth having is belief and acceptance that God knows you better than you know yourself. As long as you think you smarter than God, and some folks think they smarter than God. That's why they don't listen to God. As long as you think you know yourself better than God knows you, you will never be satisfied. The word of God says in Psalms 139, verses 1 through 6, in the New Living Translation, I'm going to read that. Oh Lord, you have examined my heart and know everything about me. Now I could just stop right there. God done looked at you. He done looked at your heart. He has examined your thoughts. He knows your goings and your comings. And he said, I know you. I know everything about you. I know you better than you know yourself. That's what God is saying to you right now. He said, I have examined you. God has thoroughly examined each one of us, and he knows us better than we know ourselves. Now, you got to take note of that. You got to take note of that. You know, when you don't do what God says, when you don't turn the direction that God is leading you, in essence, you're telling God he doesn't know what he's doing, or you're saying, I'm not interested in what you're doing. One of the two. When you don't look God's way, when you're not allowing God to be center and drive your show, then you know what? You're saying, God, you don't know what you're doing, or I don't like what you're doing, so I prefer to do it my way. And that's I don't know which one is worse. Both of those, I wouldn't want to be in that situation with God. I have driven my life. I have acted like I knew better about what I needed and how to get it than God did. When I was doing that, I was wanting to be with somebody, and I was clubbing and discoing, and then I would start going to church, and I couldn't pay attention to what was going on in the church because I'm so busy looking. I'm so busy wandering. And I just became convinced that if I didn't have somebody, it was impossible. If I'm going to be happy, God, you're going to have to cooperate with me and give me a man, God. If you want me happy, you're going to have to give me a man. I acted like I knew more. Some of y'all just don't be looking at me like that. Some of y'all the same way. Y'all act like y'all know more about what you need than God knows.